Taylor is best known as the vocalist for Slipknot, but since '92 has been writing songs with his friends in Stone Sour. Stone Sour reflects Corey's talent for embracing both extreme melody and extreme heaviness.
The Clash of the Titans tour in 92. It was mid-92. And just the fact that you had, three of the greatest metal bands ever, Slayer, Anthrax, and Megadeth. And then here was this unknown band called Alice in Chains that nobody had ever heard of at the time. It was so vastly different. But to be there, kind of on that, like right on that moment when that whole genre of music broke, I was so stoked, because then when they got huge, I was like, man, I was one of those guys. I remember seeing them in '92, they were amazing. I saw Nirvana really early on when they were still playing clubs in Denver at a place called the Mercury Cafe, and they were just unreal. I mean, I'd never seen anything like it. Pantera and White Zombie, I think was probably one of the all-time sick concerts I've ever seen. I mean, you just had two total opposite ends of the spectrum, and that night they played a lot of stuff that I'd never seen them play. And it was great. I mean, Pantera at one point broke into Mean Streets by Van Halen. I was like, a little piss came out. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to do a song with Dave Grohl. I would love to. Oh, dude, I'd beat up a nun to do that. Like, seriously. And nuns don't stand a chance. He would come down to the studio a lot, and I just think he's one of the best singers on the planet. I think he's one of the best songwriters ever. And he's also one of the funniest cats I've ever had the privilege of hanging out with. So that would be a dream, to be able to do a song with him. Maybe do a song with Bob Dylan. Like, I just, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Yeah, totally. I mean, whatever, I'd be the guy in the background kind of, clapping. I don't care. I'm ready, Please, let me. I would love to, I'll smack my mom in front of the Pope. I don't care. Let me get in there. Obviously, Motley Crue, Metallica, Nine Inch Nails, Misfits, Black Flag, Slayer, Def Leppard, Sex Pistols, the Buzzcocks, the Damned, the Cramps, Bob Dylan. I mean, I think Bob Dylan was one of the first real heavy artists. Stone Sour was started in 1992 by myself and our former drummer. And it was just kind of a way for us to because we'd been in bands before where it was kind of locked into a certain way of doing music, and we just never subscribed to that. I mean, to us, we kind of wanted to make whatever music came to mind. And so that was kind of the spirit of when it started. But then in '97, we'd kind of hit a wall, and that's when I was asked to join Slipknot. Kind of really dug it, but at the same time, Stone Sour never really kind of went away. In about 2001, maybe 2001, when Slipknot kind of hit the dark period, I was looking for a way to kind of make music again without wanting to kill myself, and Stone Sour was there. Kind of the same thing that made me come back to Stone Sour. At the time, I was kind of looking to do something different, and Slipknot was definitely different. I mean, it was definitely the heaviest thing I'd ever done. But at the same time, there was something about Slipknot at the time that was very diverse. It wasn't your run-of-the-mill metal band. And when we got signed, it definitely changed, and it became very kind of condensed and very, very kind of one-way-ish, I mean, as diverse as the first album was, Iowa was just very much just a brutal metal album, and I've never been that guy. I've never been the guy that just wants to kind of just do one style. So luckily I had Stone Sour to kind of go back to for the same reason that I joined Slipknot. It was very funny. No one else can see the preservation of the moderate. No, God, no. I don't know. It's weird because I'm in both bands, and there's such a dichotomy between the dynamics in those bands, With Slipknot, it's very much the tension that we create because we don't get along, I mean, a lot of us don't. Stone Sour, complete opposite. It's because we all get along and because we all know each other and love each other and respect each other that we can make the kind of music that we want. Slipknot is very much the chaos and the spectacle. Stone Sour is much more the human side of it. We've got 25 brand new songs written for Stone Sour. I mean, that's...
Not on the record, right?
Yeah, not on the record. Just what, yeah, exactly.
Give us like a little hint of what to expect?
No. Somewhere between thrash and polka. I give you Stone Sour. I wouldn't play the same damn videos all the time. People need to figure it out, okay? There's more than 20 videos out there, and I can only see Shakira and Beyoncé shake whatever clothing they have on, and see the stitches just straining on it. I don't care about that, you know? That's great. Play it on the Playboy channel. I want to see some music.